Hello, this video will provide a student introduction to Blackboard. You'll learn how to find and navigate around Blackboard. Blackboard is SMCC's learning management system, and all online courses are offered through Blackboard. Before we begin the orientation, for any online course at SMCC, it will use Blackboard as the learning management system. For the best experience with Blackboard, make sure you're using Firefox. It works on a Mac, a PC, or a Linux computer, and also tablets. You can Google Firefox, you'll come to this page, and you can download Firefox. And again, Firefox is the best browser to use with Blackboard. So how do we find Blackboard? The easiest way to find Blackboard is just to go to the school website. So if you Google SMCC, the first hit will be the college website, and then down below the Twitter feed you'll see My SMCC. Both these websites can get you to Blackboard, but we'll look at the school website first. From within the school website, if you scroll to the very bottom of the school website, you will see a link for Blackboard. This will take you right directly to the Blackboard system. Now you can also find Blackboard from My SMCC in the top left corner here. So if you click on My SMCC, that will bring you right to the portal, and from within the portal you can find a link from Blackboard in the top navigation bar here on the right. But you'll also see a link for online course resources. This link will provide you various resources that will help you thrive in your online course. If you click on this link, it'll bring you to this page, and the online learning portal will provide you with various resources. So if you click on the student toolbox, you'll see links for Blackboard, My SMCC, email, online tutoring. You'll see free software you can download, including Microsoft Word and Firefox, and you'll also see links to the orientations and also our mobile apps that we use here. So I'm going to click on the Blackboard link to go over to Blackboard. And when you first go to Blackboard, you'll come upon this login page. And you want to enter in your school username and password. If you don't know this information, you can find that down here under login instructions. Under login instructions, you'll have directions on what your username is and also what your password is. Once you have your username and password, you can log in right here. And just to note, your username and password is good for both Blackboard, school email, and My SMCC. They all use the same username and password. So enter in your user account and then your password, click sign in, and that will bring you right into Blackboard. And once you're in Blackboard, you're going to be dropped on a page called My Blackboard. My Blackboard is like a widget page. It has a bunch of little box or widgets that will give you various information. So the first thing I want to point out is the tools section. This will have various tools you can access, like announcements, which will show all announcements for your courses, the calendar in Blackboard, but also most importantly, the gradebook. Over here on the right, you'll see the Blackboard Help and Learning Center. This will provide you tutorials on how to use Blackboard if you need more video support. Up here in the top right corner, you're going to see your username information. It should have your name there. If you click on that, a drop-down menu appears, and you can adjust your personal settings within Blackboard. And if you look in the center of the screen, you'll see My Courses. This is where all of your courses will load that you are registered for. Now keep in mind, you will not see your course load for the upcoming term until the first day of the new term. So if you try to access a course the day before school starts, you will not see your course in Blackboard. You will only see your course the day that the school starts or the new term starts. So from My Courses, if you click on this little gear icon, you can better organize your course listing. So I click on this gear icon. I can click Group by Term, and that will group all of my courses by academic term. And you can also hide courses as well if you want to make a course invisible. So if I want to make this first course invisible, I can just check here once, check it again, and all this will be unchecked, and that will make the course invisible. Now the big thing to remember is if you make a course invisible, you won't see it. So if you ever want to bring that course back to your view, you have to go back to the settings page to bring that course back. If I want to make that course visible again, I just check the check block and the check marks appear, and that will make the course visible. So the big thing I want to show is group by term. Make sure you have your term selected, then click submit, and that will organize your courses by semester. Now, all courses will follow a certain structure as far as how to identify it. You'll see the semester it's offered. So FA17 stands for Fall 17 or 2017. If this said SB18, it would be for Spring 2018. If it said SU18, it would be for Summer 2018. Econ is the course code, so this is an economics course. If it was math, it would be Math, M-A-H-A-T-H. If it was a English course, it would be ENGL. Next to that is the course identification number, so this is Econ 125, and finally the section number, so this is a D1 online course. Almost all of our online courses start with a D for a section. And then you'll have the course name, the section again, and then the instructor teaching it. Below that you'll see the instructor information. If I click on the course ID here, that will bring me into the course. And when you're in the course, you're going to have a couple of different navigation areas. So the first area is the little home button here that you'll see. If you ever get lost and you're not sure where you are in the course, you can click the home button, and that will always bring you back to the start page. If you want to switch between courses quickly, instead of going to My Blackboard, you just click on the home button up here and click this drop-down menu, and you can select a different course you want to switch to. Now this navigation menu will be basically how you navigate around your course. So most online courses will have a similar structure to this. There may be some variation, but there should be some similarity. So you should have a Welcome Start Here folder, which will provide you with all the housekeeping information for your course, which will include a course description, instructor information, a course syllabus, and various other information about your online course. You should have an announcement section, which will provide you with announcements for the course. You should have an email section, a course content section, which will be where all of your course content will live for the course. So you'll see each learning module is divided by week and title or chapter. You'll have a discussion board link, which will have all of your discussion board. You'll have a My Grades section, which will contain all of your grades for the course. And when you click on My Grades, you're going to see all the assignments listed. And if you complete an assignment, you'll see the grade over here under the grade column. You'll see a grade appear. If you see a yellow icon, that yellow icon means that you've submitted the work, but it hasn't been graded yet. So you can also switch between views. So All will show everything in the gradebook. Graded will show anything that has been graded by the instructor. Upcoming will show anything that has a due date attached to it. And then Submitted will show everything that you've submitted to the system. And again, if you don't see anything, click All to come back to the main gradebook area. And again, your grades will load over here in the far right corner column. The Help and Tutoring section, you should have that in your course as well. That will provide you links to online tutoring and various video tutorials. And then you'll have a Blackboard browser check to make sure that your web browser is supported by Blackboard. Now, one thing I want to point out is this navigation menu can be hidden. If you click this little gray bar, I hold my cursor over it, that will hide that menu. So this setting is persistent, so if I log out and log in elsewhere, this menu will stay hidden. So if you ever can't see your menu, just click on this bar here, and that will bring the menu back out. Again, hide it, unhide it. Now, if you ever are not quite sure where you are in a course, you'll see breadcrumbs in the top navigation bars. These breadcrumbs tell you where you are. So right now I'm in the chapter lecture material folder. I'm in week 2, and I came from course content, which you see down here. So if I want to go back to the previous folder, I just click week 2 to go back to the previous folder. If I want to keep on going back, I can click course content to go back one more page. Now, when you're navigating Blackboard, you're going to see various icons within Blackboard. These icons will tell you to different things. So if you see a Trapper Keeper icon, this just means that this is static text. Usually it's directive text or it's an attachment. Anytime you see this kind of like bulletin board type icon with a thumbtack in it, that means it's a discussion board. Whenever you see this kind of folder icon, that means it's a folder, which will have more content in it when you click on the link title. Again, an item, which gives static text or directions. A folder icon, a discussion board icon. And then if you ever see this icon, this is a test or a quiz icon. So basically this is a chapter quiz. Anytime you see a stopwatch icon, that means it's an assessment in Blackboard. And usually most assessments in Blackboard are timed. Whenever you see this icon, this compass icon, this means it's a Blackboard assignment. So most likely the instructor will want you to create something, so a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, or PowerPoint, and they'll want you to upload that work here. So follow all the directions in the assignment and then click on the assignment to actually complete it. So again, that icon is this compass type icon, which is an assignment. And again, there's another test icon. And that is the end of the Blackboard student orientation.